those PPEs to get them into issue there. And the federal government is sending 8 field medical systems to the state. 2 are already here, 1 in Santa Clara at the fairgrounds and the other in Riverside. Now, we're continuing to monitor what the governor is saying. We're going to keep you updated throughout this newscast. As for President Trump, a much different focus. He just wrapped up his briefing and spoke a lot about getting the economy back on track.
America will again and soon be open for business, very soon, a lot sooner than 3 or 4 months that somebody was suggesting, a lot sooner. We cannot let the cure be worse than the problem itself. We're not going to let the cure be worse than the problem.
Mr. Trump also discussing the release of new drugs in New York that are set to be distributed tomorrow to combat this virus, and FEMA is distributing 8 million of those N95 masks across the country, as well as surgical masks.
Now, this is all happening as cases in the Bay Area continue to mount. Take a look at this. These are the latest numbers. There are 806 cases across the 9 Bay Area counties. Santa Clara County still has the most cases, up to 302 confirmed cases at this point. And now we've learned that 2 Milpitas firefighters have tested positive for COVID-19. Alameda County is also reporting its first death now.
As we begin week 2 of the shelter at home, we are all making adjustments in real time. And some adjustments really, Jessica, need to be made ASAP.
They do. Let's bring in NBC Bay Area's Melissa Colorado, who joins us in San Francisco. And Melissa, we can see people behind you. This is exactly the kind of thing the governor was just talking about, that he doesn't want people playing pickup games, throwing balls to each other, and really being out so much, so densely.
Yeah, we're not seeing that blatant socializing that we saw over the weekend. And Mayor London Breed was watching the news this weekend, like many of you, and she was not happy with the images she saw of people hanging out in groups at their local park, at their local beach. Again, like you mentioned, Jess, thankfully that is not the scene we are seeing here. We're seeing people working out, yes, getting those endorphins in, but they are maintaining their social distance. But the mayor says if she continues to see more people socializing in broad daylight while this stay-at-home order is in place, she says she may have no choice but to shut down all city parks.
It's really the last thing that I want to do. So I want to plead to the people of our city to comply with the order.
Don't ruin it for everybody. That is the warning San Francisco Mayor London Breed had for all the people who came out in droves this weekend to the city's parks and gathered in groups.
You are putting lives at stake. You are putting public health in jeopardy.
Breed's blood may have been boiling when she saw video of people hosting picnics at parks.
And what happens if it's your grandmother? What happens if it's your uncle? And what happens if we don't have a bed for them to be in because they got sick?
While the mayor considers shutting down parks, city supervisors are moving ahead with a plan to rent out the city's vacant hotel rooms and fill them with thousands of homeless individuals who are living in packed shelters and out on the streets.
Shelters right now are places where, unfortunately, are very dangerous in terms of the way that the virus could spread.
City Supervisor Hillary Ronan says hotels have offered up 8,500 rooms. Who is taking them? Homeless people most likely to die if they get infected with the coronavirus, as well as first responders who have either tested positive or were exposed and need a place to quarantine themselves away from family.
Hours matter here. We cannot talk about this for the next week or 2.
Now, 8,500 hotel rooms might sound like a lot, but city supervisors say they will need a lot more. Supervisor Hillary Ronan says she believes the governor's executive order gives the city the right to force hotels to hand over the keys to their empty rooms, but she hopes it doesn't come to that. That's latest here in San Francisco. I'm Melissa Colorado, NBC Bay Area News.
Okay, thank you, Melissa. Some scrambling today at Laguna Honda Hospital in San Francisco after 2 workers tested positive for COVID-19. As a precaution, the hospital will relocate as many as 30 people. Public health director says no patients are showing any symptoms at this point. Now, this hospital provides long-term care for seniors and the disabled. The facility now on lockdown during this corona crisis.
Well, again, just a few minutes ago, Governor Newsom thanking President Trump for his response in terms of the medical response here. Today, a federal medical center is getting ready to open up in the Bay Area. It's right across the street from Levi Stadium. Take a look. This is the Santa Clara Convention Center. Coordinators from federal, state, and Bay Area emergency organizations toured the facility to really begin the process of converting converting this big conference center into a non-coronavirus patients as well as non-trauma patients. The goal is to ease the crush of patients heading to our local hospitals.
Using federal resources, bringing in the beds, the pharmaceutical needs, oxygen, stuff like that, things that we would need to care for 250 people.
There's no timetable yet for the conversion of the Santa Clara Convention Center, but coming up on our 6 o'clock newscast, we're going to have more details on what this new medical center is going to look like and how it will operate.
In Hayward, hundreds showed up today as a new coronavirus testing site opened up. Not needed a doctor's note here. What you do need, though, is a fever. NBC Bay Area's Marianne Favreau joins us live in Hayward. And Marianne, lots of people got turned away. Was it not enough tests, not enough time, or just not enough people who actually met the criteria?
Well, Jess, it was because not enough people had a fever. It had to be 100.4 or higher. You can see here just a few cars are still lined up. What happens is that the healthcare workers are taking the temperature of the people who come here while they're inside their vehicle. If they have a fever, then they can move on to get a free COVID-19 test. Outside a Hayward fire station, a line of cars stretch for blocks, people waiting to find out if they can be tested for COVID-19. Others stood in line. Step one for everyone, getting their temperatures taken. And that's when many learned they may not get a test today.
So if you do not have a temperature of 100.4 or greater, even though you might still be feeling flu or cold type symptoms, you will not be tested today.
A Hayward City spokesman says one goal of the new testing center is to provide first responders and healthcare providers quicker answers. But Dr. Tree Doe was turned away because he had no fever.
I was hoping to get tested because my partner was exposed to somebody who tested positive, and I'm also a...
Rolando De Leon waited about 2 hours.
I believe I should have gotten tested. There's many people coughing, had a fever a couple days ago.
He believes he should have been tested because he just returned from Europe, has other symptoms, and has asthma. Those with a fever made it to Tent 2, where they received a free COVID-19 test developed by Menlo Park-based lab Avellino. Now they'll have to wait, possibly 24 hours, to find out if they have coronavirus. Testing for today will continue until 6 o'clock tonight, and then free testing will also be available starting tomorrow morning at 9 here at Fire Station number 7. Now, again, a reminder, you don't need a doctor's note. You don't need to live in Hayward, but you do need to have a fever in order to be tested. Reporting live in Hayward, Marianne Favreau, NBC Bay Area News.
Okay, thank you, Marianne. Olympic dreams on hold. It now appears likely that the 2020 Games in Tokyo will be pushed back. International Olympic Committee member Dick Pound told USA Today that this summer's Olympics are postponed. He says the games will likely be pushed back to 2021, but the details are still being worked out. The IOC will announce its next steps over the coming weeks. Now, NBC Sports issued a statement about 30 minutes ago, and it says, quote, "We are prepared to stand behind any decision made by the IOC, the Japanese government, and the World Health officials with whom they are working regarding the Tokyo Olympics." Now, coming up in the 6 o'clock news, we're going to talk to some Olympic hopefuls who are putting their Olympic dreams on hold after years of training for that shot at gold.
Well, really, there's a whole new respect and appreciation for grocery store workers, and now more layers of protection for them. And the healthier they are, the better it is for all of us. Also, a pay raise. The long lines and panic crowds that we've seen at so many stores, it's tough to practice our social distancing. Safeway is now stepping up its safety and cleanliness efforts and are paying its employees $2 an hour more during this crisis. Let's bring in NBC Bay Area's Jody Hernandez, who joins us in Concord. And Jody, these grocery stores are really a lifeline for us during this crisis.
They really are, Raj. I think everybody understands the important role our grocery stores and their workers are playing right now. Tonight, stores like Safeway are ramping up their efforts to keep employees and customers safe.
What would we do without them? We'd be in a world of hurt if we didn't have our grocery stores open.
That's how many shoppers say they feel about the checkers and grocery store workers on the front lines. Men and women putting themselves at risk during this health crisis.
Grocery workers are under significant stress working in the stores. They are at also, significant risk with all the interactions they have with the customers.
As panicked shoppers continue to pack Bay Area to help people keep their distance while in line. And Safeway is paying hazard pay, $2 more an hour.
And I think we should appreciate the work that they do, particularly in this very critical time of the pandemic.
If you are healthy, have no underlying or chronic medical conditions.
Healthy retirees are also getting called in to help meet relax to allow them to work full time without pensions. Shoppers say they
help for each other right now. God bless them. I'm hoping that everybody stays safe.
Now, Safeway isn't the only store adding a hazard pay. Both Target and Walmart have announced they're also giving their workers a $2 an hour pay raise. Meanwhile, Safeway is actively hiring. They definitely need help. Reporting live, I'm Jody Hernandez, NBC Bay Area News.
Jody, thank you. We are very appreciative for all those grocery store workers around the Bay Area. Up next, a Gilroy family lost a loved one to COVID-19. How do you say your goodbyes in isolation?
Plus, on the subject of grocery.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Jeff Bernieri. I'm tracking a cold blast of air and the chance of rain. I'll show you how long this lasts before much warmer weather returns. I'll have that in about 8 minutes.
Well, we've been sharing them with you so much, and the numbers just can be staggering. The number of people infected with COVID-19, the number of people who've died from the virus. But the numbers don't tell the story of loss and pain and fear. A Gilroy family is sharing their sadness with us tonight so we can all better grasp the severity and just the sadness of this pandemic. Their loved one, Gary Young, died last Tuesday after testing positive for the virus. The Gilroy man first got a bad cough and then a headache. He was sent home once from the hospital. A doctor had him come back a few days later when his symptoms persisted. He did have other health conditions and he was placed in isolation. Unable to go into his room, his family spoke to him during his final days, thanks to nurses who put up a phone to his ear.
I cannot get over the love and support that I'm getting. Like I said, just from customers, they're messaging me and saying how much they loved my dad. Everyone loved my dad, and he's going to be so missed.
His family now has to self-quarantine before having a funeral for the man they so loved.
For the past few weeks, a Marin County public health officer has been helping guide the county through this crisis. Now he's become the latest to be infected.
My case is further proof that COVID-19 is with us. That story will become increasingly common. While my symptoms are now milder, as most people's will be, we also know that for many, especially our elders, the same illness can be life-threatening.
That's Dr. Matt Willis. He recorded this message from his home. He started experiencing symptoms last week and immediately self-quarantined from his family. It's unknown how he got the virus, but he was meeting with healthcare workers from across the Bay Area. Well, this is week 2 of our shelter of home in home. The majority of our staff working outside of the building, and this week it includes Janelle Wang. Jessica.
Yes, I'm back in the studio and Janelle is reporting from home for us. Hey, Janelle, nice to see you. How's day one going?
It's my first day working from home. It was a little crazy. It's a little crazy because I have a just turned 4-year-old, so she doesn't understand why I'm at home and I'm not playing with her constantly. So I finally set up, we're good to go. The first thing we do every single morning, I want to show you our daily routine, is take our temperature. And we had a very good temperature today. We're always around like 97.3, 98. We do this every single morning. This is our morning routine. And I left her with her au pair, and then I took off to Costco because I haven't been to Costco in 3 weeks because it's been crazy, but I went before it opened at 9 a.m. and I stood in line, and it was actually very efficient. They had this barrier set up, and then everybody goes through this barrier to get toilet paper. You only get one roll and one thing of paper towels. And then, as you can see, most people, that's what they picked up. Toilet paper, paper towels, you only get one per customer. And then I did my shopping for my family and my parents who are at home right now because they're not allowed to leave. And I want to show you a picture of them because it's so sad, because today we made the decision not to visit them anymore because they're older. They don't look old, but they are older. And we decided to keep our distance because I am still running errands. I sometimes come to the TV station and I don't know where my daughter is, if she's out running around outside. So we're just going to keep my parents safe and be quarantined. And one last appearance. Come here, Haley. Come here. Hurry. We got to wrap. There she is.
There's Miss Haley. Hi, Miss Haley.
We're at 7 o'clock. We're going to make homemade hand sanitizer. We just did it. You're going to see that at 7.
You left that too. It's for making your hands clean.
Exactly.
Totally.
So we'll
Good
see you guys
girl.
at 7, okay?
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, Miss Haley.
Okay, maybe the best part of our newscast.
Yes,
right there.
for
we
sure.
are all just trying to get by with this. An update now on a story that we brought you last night. That no-touch drive-through grocery store, well, it's open. It's not necessarily a grocery store, but it's all the essentials. This is at Flight's restaurant in Los Gatos. The CEO says this is going to help people to get their essential groceries like milk and eggs and, yes, toilet paper. The drive-through is in the parking lot of that Flight's restaurant. It's open 7 days a week from noon until 7 p.m. Very creative, and that is helpful as well.
Okay, look who's joining us now. First we had Janelle. Now we have Chief Meteorologist Jeff Raniere, who's also working from home. Miss seeing you guys. I was gone last week. It's so we haven't been in the same building at the same time in at least a week and a half now. How's it going, Jeff?
I know, it's so strange.
Right?
It's just odd because we are a family. You know, outside of home. It sounds, maybe corny to some folks, but I do miss you guys. It's so unusual, so bizarre, like a lot of folks are going through at home, just kind of waiting on some of the deliveries if we're able to get them. We did get some few deliveries today, which is good. We've been able to get a few more groceries, but it definitely is odd. So let's go ahead and get you a little bit of normalcy here, and we'll show you the weather forecast. We'll get you good to go over the next 7 days. As we bring you into that microclimate forecast tonight, I do want to start off with our sky camera view from Walnut Creek looking out through Concord, and we do have some cloud cover that continues to linger. So if you're headed out, you have to go to the pharmacy or some essentials. Again, you're advised to stay at home, but if you must leave, take your jacket. We'll be in the low 50s tonight. Now, the big change we have coming our way as we head through this week, it's all about this storm system that is dropping down. It's going to bring some rain and a cold blast of air as we head throughout the next 2 days. So that means for tomorrow morning specifically, we're down at 44 degrees for the South Bay, Tri-Valley at 40, and notice the chance of showers, 46, and jacket weather in the North Bay at 38. If you are headed out early in the morning, we know some of the grocery stores for people 60 and older have opened early at times. So if you're going out early in the North Bay, definitely wear your layers. So here's the deal. Tomorrow morning, we have those scattered showers that will return from the North Bay right on down to the looking overall here. And the higher elevations, we could get around a 1/4 inch for the South Bay, also the higher elevations of the East Bay and the North Bay. But notice down in the valleys of the South Bay and a lot of the rest of the Bay Area, you're in this blue color. That's only 0.05 of an inch to 0.2 of an inch. So not so much in the way of heavy rain, but expect that chance for us. Temperatures will be cold, a lot colder than we've been used to. San Francisco and a lot of the peninsula will be in the 50s, from Palo Alto right into downtown. And here through the North Bay, I have you at 53 in Clear Lake and 55 in Sonoma. My extended forecast keeps this chance of rain Wednesday. We'll see chances decrease on Thursday, dry on Friday, slight chances this weekend, and then by next Monday, definitely some dry weather. So you see on the Inland Valley forecast, we are going to go from these 50s on Wednesday all the way up to 74 next Monday. By my count, that'd be day 14 inside for many of us with this COVID-19, so that will be some big relief. One last quick graphic. I know a lot of us are reaching for those hand wipes, but according to the CDC, World Health Organization, soap and water works best. So if you have that soap at home, that's going to be a lot better, and save those wipes for maybe when you're in your car if you have to head out for essentials. That way you have those with you as well. So it's been an exciting day at my house, Raj and Jess. We were able to get a grocery order in, so we're good for about another week. It was one of those things where you're waiting at the computer, no deliveries. Try it again. Nothing. We got one. So, we're just kind of getting through it like everyone else here at home.
Yeah, we're hearing that lag time is about 3 to 5 days, depending on what service you're using, but glad you finally got it. We'll see you at 6 o'clock, Jeff. Thank you.
Good to see you, my friend. Well, coming up, a new way to track COVID-19, the smart technology that some Bay Area medical workers are wearing to do that. Okay, the truth is, this is Weird for all of us. We're all working to adjust to our new normal, and that really includes going to the grocery store, trying to navigate those empty shelves and figuring out what you should and shouldn't be buying. Tonight in our Coronavirus Crisis Center, we're breaking down FEMA's new guidelines for how many weeks worth of groceries you should have. 1 week. That's the new recommendation for how much food and water you should buy. Remember, a lot of families can't afford to stockpile. Stores also need time to restock the shelves. Right now, there are no nationwide shortages of food, but the inventory of some foods at stores may be low. The USDA is monitoring food supply levels to make sure that Americans can have food on their table. So remember that.
A big part of our reporting is something good, how people are responding and doing positive things. That story coming up next. Stay with us.
Well, as is our new custom in these troubled times, we want to end on something good.
There's a new and tech-savvy way to keep medical workers safe around the clock and in these dangerous conditions. At least 2,000 emergency medical staff, both at UCSF and SF General, will be wearing this device called an Aura Ring. The ring tracks body temperature and other vital signs so it can help identify the early onset of COVID-19. That's going to do it for 5 o'clock. We'll see you again at 6.